Hello everybody, my name is Zachary Crossman. This is Project Management and Assessment 3, 0813 I do believe. Today is the Message in a Bottle assignment. We were asked to talk to the younger students about things to pay attention to. And trust me, I'm one of those people who really could have used this advice earlier on. When you come up into your next classes, you're really going to want to focus on your JavaScript. It's a hard language to learn, at least it is for me. And all the amazing things you can do with using JavaScript into your web design and everything else is something to really focus on over the next couple of months. HTML and jQuery are things to start looking into now, and the uses of them through your application development is, especially for web applications, is something you really need to focus on starting now. I really recommend looking at jQuery and jQuery mobile and learning how to use these languages. It will greatly help you through your next classes, especially with mobile user interfaces. Do your research, pay attention in the classes, and be sure you ask questions and attend your weekly discussions. These are things that will make you more successful. I didn't as much as I should have, and I'm paying for it now. I'm having to go back and research a lot more and look things up a lot more because I was more focused on the actual application development, native application development, rather than web application. And I'm figuring out now that web application is as important, if not more important, than the actual application, native application writing itself. So make sure you really pay attention, you really focus on these things, because they're going to be a great deal of help to you in the future. See. Things to look forward to is when you get into mobile interface and usability is going to be, you're actually going to be able to create your own web app, and that's where your JavaScript is really going to be incorporated, because most of the app is going to be written in your HTML using jQuery mobile. But the important part of your application and the hard part to write is the forms, and that's where your JavaScript comes in, and that's where you really need to be focused and try hard with your JavaScript, because it really makes a difference in the application. It's not hard. It's not very hard to build the rest of the application. You can write a couple pages in a couple of minutes. But the hard part comes in your JavaScript. Using your JavaScript to change the CSS formatting and everything else of your video is really going to be a big help to you when you get further into the program, because the main focus is your forms, writing the forms. I mean, if you go to any website from your computer or your mobile device to order something, buy something, join something, you're going to be asked to fill out these forms. And that's always going to be a big part of your mobile development. And so you really need to focus on these, on your JavaScript, and on creating these forms and writing these applications, these web applications. And it will help you further on in the classes. Another big thing is to manage your work time well. Managing your work time is probably the most key part of it. I myself work 2 jobs and take care of my wife and my son. I'm a disabled veteran, and finding the right amount of time each week has been my hardest, by far the hardest thing for me, is managing my time. So find good ways to manage your time while you're doing your schoolwork and writing these and developing these applications. It's going to be very important to you later on. Thank you for listening and watching my video. Have a good night.